Welcome, yogis, to this third session focused on middle back tension. And so the last two, we've focused quite a lot on strengthening the upper back. This one is quite rotation focused to try and move into the spine. We'll also do some strengthening at the end, and for that we'll need some yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, a rolled up blanket or towel will also help for this last pose. So we're going to begin in child's pose again. Make your way down to a knees together child's pose if you can. If you're not able to breathe comfortably with the knees together, you can always separate them. But this knees together position, this gives you a little bit more focus of breathing into the middle back. As you breathe in and the knees and the belly meet, so your breath spreads into the ribs and your back. And slow exhale. Let's take 2 or 3 deep breaths here. We'll come up to a tabletop. Let's do some warm-up movements. So we start in a tabletop, hips over knees and shoulders over wrists. Hands spread out as wide as your mat and grip your fingers. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up into a downward facing dog. Sink the heels while lifting the tailbone high. Elevate your shoulder blades. Lower your knees down to the mat, landing lightly. As you exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Inhale and look forwards, tailbone and head lift. Exhale in child's pose. Pause at the end of a breath, and we'll do that a few times. Inhale up, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, lower down to the knees. Land lightly with control. Exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Inhale and arch your back, look forwards. Really spread wide across the collarbones, get into that middle back. Exhale, child's pose, hips back to feet. Another time through that, please, yogi. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Lower down to your knees as you breathe in. Land light, strong core. Exhale, round your back. Arch your back, create some space in your front, some strength in the back. And child's pose. Come on up to your tabletop as you inhale and hold here for your exhale. Plant your left hand right into the shoulder. Inhale, take your right hand up to the sky. So this first one doesn't have to be huge. We're coming in and out of this a few times. Exhale, reach your right hand across towards the left side between your left hand and knee and hover your arm and head just an inch above the floor. As you inhale, take the right hand back up towards the ceiling. While you exhale, take that, thread the needle, but hover it just above the mat. Left elbow bends. Inhale, reach it up again. Exhale, reach through. Good. And inhale up. And release to the floor. Same thing on the other side. Right hand directly under your shoulder. Take your left hand up. Just peel it open. This is just warming up our rotation. As you exhale, reach your left arm through to the right side between hand and knee. Hover just above the mat with your head and your arm. Reach back up. Trying to turn your whole spine. As you exhale, reach through. Inhale, take it up, this final round. And reach through. Taking it up to the ceiling. And down to the mat. Lift up the tailbone and head and lower the belly for a moment. And just pause here in a cow pose. The arms straight. Turning your elbow creases forwards. Thinking chest forwards and up. Through the space between the upper arms. And take it the opposite. Tuck your tailbone down. Tuck your chin in, round your whole back. And then take some deep breaths into that middle back area. Breathing in and out through your nose. Come to neutral, please. We're going to spin around and lie down onto your back. So find the middle of your mat. And come all the way down. We're going to take some twists here with the arms out wide. And for today's twists, pick up your knees and bring them quite close to your head. So you just release your low back a little bit. Knees are quite close to you. And on your exhale, take them over towards the right. So it's like the right knee might actually get close or even touch your right arm. And as you inhale, come back up. And exhale, rotate over to the left. And back up. So just do this a couple of times with your breath. Exhaling to the right and to center and over to the left. Let's go one more time each way. Sometimes a slightly different knee position to how we usually have them, which is quite often further away from us. You can just bring the twist up into that middle back a bit more. And then release your feet down to the floor. Take a deep breath. And exhale. So we're going to lie onto your side. So both feet, knees can bend and go over to the right, and you'll lie on your right side. We're going to reach your left hand as far over to the right. Shimmy back here. As far to the right as you can, so it's reaching past your right hand. And lift it up and open it all the way over to the left side. And bring it back up and across. And you're going to reach it to the right hand, but then past it. And just see whether you can get some movement through that shoulder into the middle back. And open up into your twist. Looking to the left. One more time. Reaching. And opening. Lift up the knees and shimmy onto your other side. So you bring your right arm across. You can lie down on your side, knees stacked, left arm straight out to the side. Reach your right hand as far past it as you can. And as you inhale, open up as far to the right as possible. Take it up and reach it past the left hand. Back up and open. One more time. And back up and open. Back to your back. We're going to sit up yogi, so hug your knees up, a gentle rock up to seated. And grab your blocks. Now, if you don't have blocks available, you can do this using a blanket by rolling your blanket up into a tight roll and lying on this instead. Your blocks will give you a more effective version of this. You'll put the block closest to you on its lowest height, going up and down your mat. And then the second one, a few inches away on its middle height. You might need to change the height of that depending on your neck. And you're going to lie down. So this first one, the bottom of the block, hits the middle of your back. And it rests up between your shoulder blades. And the second one is where your head goes. So you can change the height of that. You can change the position of it so you feel supported. Today, knees bent is probably about right to prevent too much tension from coming into the low back. And let's pause here with the hands by your sides. I'm going to take the right hand, reach it up towards the ceiling, and then all the way up over the top of your head, so your thumb may come to touch the floor. Or it might not, it might hover, that's fine too. And back up, and next to your thigh. Try your left hand, inhale it up, and just take your time here as you reach, keep the belly firm, just stretching into the middle, upper back, strengthening the shoulder a little here. This is really beautiful pose, movement for your posture. Come on out. And we'll try both at the same time. Both hands up. Firm the belly, keep the bum down, thumbs towards the floor. And back up. And next to your thighs. And both hands again, lift them up as you breathe in. Bring your thumbs towards the floor, pause there. And back down. One more time. And thumbs towards the floor. Pause for 5, 4. Keep pulling the ribs down. Keep this in the upper back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down. And we'll bring the hands now in to hold the opposite elbow just for a moment, taking them both, the forearms, over the top of your head, and see whether they feel comfortable enough to rest there for 3 deep breaths. If they touch the floor, that can feel a little bit more comfortable. If they're hovering and it doesn't feel good, you can always bring your hands next to your thighs again. And we'll come out with the forearms, bring them back over the top of your head. And carefully help yourself up. You can either sit your way straight up or roll to one side. And help your way up. And come into a seat for a moment. And you might find it useful to just round forwards gently or to hold the opposite shoulder for a moment. And then take it back into the opposite. Clasp your hands behind you. One more little stretch open. And to release that back bend, a slight twist, right hand to left knee. Let's look over your left side. And the opposite, left hand to right knee. And turn to the right. Yeah, come back to center. If you have some time for Shavasana, I recommend taking time to lie down now and just let your body absorb that practice for a few minutes. If you are ready to do another practice, meditate, or continue with your day, rest your hands together. Thank yourself, as always, for all of your efforts on your mat. And we breathe in and out. Thank you for your practice. Namaste. If you enjoyed this practice, please remember to like the video and subscribe. And if you would like any more targeted videos for any particular areas of range of motion or aches and pains, please let me know in the comments. I would love to make them for you.